2025. The United States has officially turned the presidency into a subscription service. First, you had Trump, the 45th president. Then America hit cancel and tried Biden. Didn't like it? Fine. Return to sender. Now it's Trump again, the 47th president. Like the White House comes with a return policy. This isn't leadership. This is Netflix. Same actors, same script, worse ratings. It's not an election. It's a rematch nobody asked for. And the real punchline? The world's biggest superpower is stuck in a playback loop. And the rest of us? We don't get to skip intro. Before we go further, quick disclaimer. This isn't CNN. This isn't Fox News. This is a stand-up act with a very unhealthy obsession with human stupidity. Everything you hear is satire, twisted, roasted, exaggerated. But here's the problem. In 2025, satire and reality are basically roommates. Sometimes you can't tell which one left the mess in the kitchen. So don't take this as gospel. Fact-check it, argue with it, laugh at it. Because what you're about to hear is our version of the circus. And trust me, the clowns are very real. Donald Trump, the 45th President of the United States. The man who treated the Oval Office like it was his personal season of The Apprentice. He didn't govern, he performed. Every tweet was a press release. Every rally was a concert. Every cabinet meeting felt like a reality show elimination round. The wall with Mexico? Still under construction. The trade wars? Left everyone poorer. And the scandals? Always binge-worthy, no commercials. For his critics, he was chaos incarnate. But for his supporters, he was something else, a giant middle finger to the establishment. He didn't drain the swamp. He was the swamp, but in gold-plated letters. Trump's first term wasn't just politics. It was the pilot episode of a very dangerous show. Then came Joe Biden, the 46th president, brought in like a janitor after a frat party, mop in one hand, promises in the other. He promised stability. He promised unity. He promised to restore the soul of America. Instead, America got trillion-dollar spending, gas prices climbing like SpaceX rockets, and speeches that sounded less like leadership and more like white noise. At 82 years old, Biden wasn't just the oldest U.S. president in history. He was practically the retirement home's brand ambassador. Every press conference felt like a cliffhanger. Will he shake hands with a real person or with the air again? To his credit, Biden tried. He rejoined climate agreements, stood with NATO, backed Ukraine, and promised to heal the middle class. But at home, inflation drained paychecks. And abroad, America looked like it was running on half-charged batteries. The tragedy of Biden wasn't just his age. It was that his leadership felt like Ambien, calm on the surface, numbing underneath. A country that once bragged about leading the future started to feel like it needed a nap. And then, Trump came back. Not as a guest star, not as a cameo, but as the 47th President of the United States. And what did he do? Exactly what every vengeful ex does. He went straight for the delete button. Paris Climate Agreement? Scrapped. Biden's student debt relief? Gone. Immigration reforms? Reversed. It wasn't governance. It was Ctrl-Z with a bad tan. America wasn't moving forward. It was rage-clicking undo. And Trump loved it. Because for him, politics isn't about vision. It's about erasing Biden's name and replacing it with his own, in 24-karat gold. The danger wasn't just what Trump erased. It was the message that America no longer has direction, only grudges. Biden signs the deal. Trump tears it up. Biden launches a program. Trump pulls the plug. It's not governance. It's a ping-pong match, with the Constitution as the ball. One promises unity. The other promises strength, but both deliver in division. It's less democracy, more like a bad sitcom, two old men and a country. Or worse, a TikTok challenge. Try not to undo everything. And here's the punchline. It doesn't even matter who wins. Because in the end, the country loses. Every signature, every reversal. It's not leadership. It's revenge with paperwork. Trump versus Biden isn't a rivalry. It's trench warfare in suits. Every decision one makes, the other digs up and buries again. It's not progress. It's political vandalism with better lighting. And while they fight each other, the clock keeps ticking. Inflation bites. Allies question. Enemies watch. Ukraine bleeds. Europe trembles. And the rest of the world wonders, if America can't escape its own loop, how the hell can anyone else feel safe? Because this isn't just about two men. It's about a country stuck in their shadow match, and a planet forced to live with the fallout. Trump and Biden may hate each other, but the joke's on us. We're all trapped in their rerun. America used to be the land of pioneers. Now it's the land of sequels. Two men, locked in a rerun, dragging the world along for the encore. Trump and Biden don't just fight each other, they hold the entire country hostage to their personal feud. Every signature, every reversal. It isn't vision, it's revenge, dressed up as democracy. And the cruelest twist? The only real suspense in American politics today isn't what Trump will undo, or what Biden will forget. It's when, and if, someone new will rise. Young, sharp, relentless. Not just to play the same broken game, but to finally break the cycle. Because maybe that's when America will actually be great again. Until then, the circus goes on. If you want more of this chaos roasted into comedy, hit subscribe, because here on this channel, the circus never ends.